Welcome back. So I told everyone I'd keep you as updated as possible with what's going on with the car. I had the 6-speed swap done. You can see in there. There's my shifter with my PBM shift knob on it. Today I have a few things to do. I might make a few different videos out of it. I'm not 100% sure. But the main thing I got to do today is get my front knuckle welded back up. When we were doing the 6-speed swap, I noticed that there was a nice crack around my front knuckle. So I gotta fix that one. The bad thing is that the ball joints between a lot of the ears are completely different, and I don't know exactly which ones are which because I can't get a clear answer. So I'm just see if I can have Kevin at turn 5 just weld it up, and I can throw it back on the car, and everything will be good. So hopefully when I take this off, it doesn't just shatter on me. Other than that, I have my old diff out. That's the 3.3 automatic. Under here is a welded 3.5 out of my buddy Ian's car, and of course my seat. So if nothing else, I'm going to try and get the knuckle and the diff into this video. If nothing else, maybe just the knuckle, and we'll go from there. I might get to my seat today. I'm not 100% sure. Just kind of depends on time frame and how my back's treating me today. Other than that, let's get this off. So first things first, got my wheel off. I take my caliper off, my tie rod, low control arm, all that stuff. Got to get all that off so I can get this knuckle off. I'm going to get to it, and I'll show you some progress along the way. Well, I didn't do a very good job at updating you as it was coming off. It actually came off all pretty easily. I just kind of had to figure out the order it went to really just get everything off nice and smoothly. So it's off here, and if you look back down in there, you see that crack. It's all the way the fuck around this thing, and that's what I'm going to have fixed today. It's cheaper to get it fixed if it can be fixed. If it can't be fixed, and well, I'm going to be searching. But thankfully I saw that when we were doing the manual swap, and I can get it fixed because that's just not safe, and I can't be out on track if something's not safe. I can't drive if it's not safe. Safety is key. So that is all taken apart. See, I have Revel, whatever coilovers on here, which I believe are a kind of a side brand of Tanabe. I drove them when they were on Justin's wife's car, and they're pretty nice. I am going to adjust the rear a little bit more, get it lower, but when I'm done with it, I think it'll be at a pretty nice little stance. So I'm gonna get that wheel bearing out, head on over to Kevin's at turn 5. Well, there it is, guys. Get a better look at that crack if we can. See it running all down there, all the way around, and around the front. Now, I didn't notice this until we got it on the lift, but that is just dangerous. So we're back here at turn 5. We got Kevin inside. I got everything already in there. He is working on prepping my knuckle, and we're getting the differential drained. So let's see what we can get going. We got the knuckle welded up. Moving on to the diff. Got it all cleaned up. Kevin, how you been?
Sunday's scaries. Oh, today's Saturday. We're not even to Sunday yet. We're gonna get this thing welded up, man. It's somewhat solid because it's a VLSD, but we're gonna make it more permanently solid. The common mistake that these kids are doing when they weld these up is they're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna fill this whole circle up. You don't need to fill the circle up. You need to get the filler down in the corner down in there and get the little gears together. And I shouldn't even be telling you this because then you guys are going to do it the correct way. And then these sides here, we're going to run a pass on the corner and probably a pass on the corner down here, and then we'll do a square pass all the way around it. We're not going to fill these circles up all the way. It's not needed. If somebody does it that way, I'm gonna automatically assume that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and nothing is welded inside. Once again, using the only best Miller welders. This ain't no fucking Vulcan, Harbor Freight, kid in his garage bullshit. This is the real deal stuff. You might hear it
down
cracking,
inside.
cracking and popping. The wire is so far out from the gun, but if you can get it to where you can hit somewhere close and then slowly move your way away to draw out the distance, then it'd be okay. Obviously, you know, it's not welded correctly if it's sitting there popping and arcing, but if you can get it to control the arc, then you'll be okay. So it sounds like it's welding like shit, but it actually turns into doing what it needs to do.
Let's also not negate the fact that there is oil in these diffs. Now, we clean them out the best that we can, but you're never going to get all the oil out in a short time frame. So you're also trying to weld around the oil as well. There we go. You can see inside there, it's all welded. And
on the gears, welded on the gears to the gears and a little bit to the housing, but mostly the gears to the gears. Not come in here and, oh, I'm just gonna fill up this whole fucking circle. No, that's not how you do it. I've welded hundreds of diffs, maybe 100 diffs, or 150 diffs. None of them are broken.
So you know, I was asked by a friend that is not Ian to weld a penis somewhere in here. Put a dick in there somewhere. Dick in the rear end, please.
There's our first pass.
And that's the second pass. And that's third. He's going to continue to do that around the diff. Something that's nice and solid that'll handle a lot of power. Because the car that it's actually going into has over 600. It needs to be strong. We got the diff all welded up, and he started out with a sad penis. He didn't like it too much, so he went with the big penis. I think it's a pretty good one. So I made it back to Justin's, and I'm an idiot and I don't turn on cameras because I just kind of get to work and doing things, but I got it all back together. There it is. Nice pretty like. Now I'm going to add on my angle kit, but that's going to be another video. So if you want to see that, I'll have it up soon. Check it out.